Hello again, YouTube. This is Truth Man giving you the truth. And I know, some people got more subscribers than others. So y'all think that somehow, some way, they always know more. Like they always know the little hidden remedy of this, hidden remedy of that. But it's just not true. I'm trying to block this sun out of my face. It's just not true, man. So I want to talk about cold approach, like approaching women, because like young guys and old, like they seem kind of baffled. But you got to realize your cold approach should be based on what it is you're trying to accomplish. For one, if you trying to look for quick fun, hey man, that's you. That's between you and God and her. Or if you trying to look for something a little more, like a little more of a little more substance, good luck with these women. Good luck, man. Good luck, because you got a lot of transformers. They masquerading as Autobots, but they really Decepticon. So you got to be careful. Like when you, and for one, watch my video from yesterday. Never let love come into play. It's not love, man. Trust me. Trust me. And if your eyes are open, she's gonna show you that relationships are not based on love. One way or the other. Like either she's gonna be unsubmissive, or she's gonna be a 304. Like one day you gonna get in and you gonna be like, man, this feels different. Like what happened? I'll tell you what happened. What happened is somebody else got in. That's what happened. Look at that hair. Like I know, my beard be wild, man. It just be wild sometimes. But hey, man, you gotta listen to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is gonna help you. Code approach. The first thing you need to understand is your code approach should be based on what you're trying to accomplish. Like, you don't want to put too much. If you're looking for something a little longer lasting, you don't want to say too much of that. Like you want to just kind of reference it and then, move on. You don't want to spend too much time, because these people nowadays are short attention span. The more you talk, the more you're going to lose them. They're not really the deepest people in the history of civilization, mankind. So you got to keep that in mind too. Code approach still works, it just works a little different. Like, and we'll say, you say, how you know? I know. Like, I haven't, like, just did stuff like I used to. I ain't tried to get with nobody, but I know from just casual conversations, it still worked. It worked. It just worked a little different. Because people more so into what they can get. And some people, like, in a person's own mind, there's no such thing as delusion. There's no such thing as overvalue. Because they should have confidence, men and women. But in terms of the actual facts of what they've been doing and how their life has gone up to that point, there is a such thing as delusion. And, that's why if you choose to approach somebody, like I said, it should be based on what you're trying to accomplish. And you should be able to handle rejection. You know how people is. People love to whip out them phones. She whip out her phone and she start talking like slick and condescending and all that. Just walk away. Just say, hey, you have a nice night though. Walk away. walk away. Don't get in no argument with them. That's what a lot of them want. Don't, y'all got to learn this, man. And y'all got to learn the art of, if you looking at a woman and she reacts to the way you looking at her negatively, you got to know how to switch that head around. Don't give them that satisfaction, man. Y'all still women now. Y'all still women. Y'all still put here for men. Some of y'all still hoes. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest about it. You not a substance girl. Like too many people done had you. And if you were a substance girl, a girl of substance, all them people wouldn't have had you. You wouldn't have gave them a chance. You would have came up with every excuse in the book not to go to these guys' house. Let me see something. Yeah, so you wouldn't have you wouldn't have been that easy for him, you know what I mean? Like, you would have figured out a way to turn some of these guys down. If you were a girl of substance. And you can't, I want to say this to younger women. Value yourself at the highest point when you're young. Don't wait till you damaged goods. It's almost like a wrecked car. Like, y'all don't like car reps. Like, somebody done bust the windows out. Tires is flat and old. The seats got rips in them. But yet, you trying to convince somebody that car is worth $100,000. That's the equivalent of a woman who she ran through wasted goods. Talking about she want a high value man. She want a man that make $100,000 a year. Huh? Okay, so listen, I'ma help you. I'm gonna help. Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. This ain't even in that series. We coming with that video later. You gonna have to, for you to have somebody, you gonna have to share men. Because this is what you chose for yourself. You're not a virgin. You're not pure in your mind. Guys done touched you. They done saw it. They done did some of everything. So now you're going to have to lower your standard a little bit. And maybe you're genuine. You're going to see, this is what women have to understand. When you get to that 5 body and over count, and let's say you married, and let's say you have 5 bodies. You say, well, no 5 guys get in me. Did 5 guys put their hand in you? Did you put let's count, let's add, let's play math class. You have to add up everything you did as a whole sexually, not just penetration. You have to add up mouth. You got to add up them guys with the, you know what I mean? You have to add everything. That's your body count. So people, you looking for a woman that only had 1 guy in there. Okay, what else she do? 2 guys in there. What else she do? Because that's going to count too. Because see, like I said, I done dealt with complete virgins, like didn't even know how to kiss. And they were totally different than other people in the world that's claiming to be virgins. So, you got to count all of that. You shouldn't have did it. So if you want a guy, like, guys still choose like those. It's just up to the guy. Like, you have to sell yourself. Me personally, if I'm looking, I'm not good getting with nobody with no STDs. I don't want nobody too loose or too tight. Just kind of like in between, like, in between. Like, open wide or closed, open, closed, you know what I mean. So that stuff matters. Like you can't be the campus freak and then think that you deserve the best guy, like with the most money and everything. Like if you get him, you get him. Sell yourself. But don't act like you deserve that when it's another woman that might be saying, I'm saving myself for marriage. Ain't did nothing. Believe in God, all that stuff. A real believer, not the little fake church 304s, but like a real believer. I would venture to say she deserves the total package more than a 304. Because for one, what if he looking for a housewife? You can't turn no 304 into a housewife unless you want to be divorced, unless you want to be in there physically fighting, unless you want to come home to, and it's not because of you, if you know what I'm talking about. This is what some of y'all guys need to do. When you suspect your girl doing something, don't get in an argument with her. Just keep track of everything, including her menstrual cycle. Just keep track. Keep track of it. And just let it play out. Don't be so quick to, what you doing? Because you might have somebody that really wants somebody else, that you keeping them around, that you're their convenience package. So you keeping them around by not letting it play out. Let her run her course. And then, bam, you did this, I'm done with you, this, that, and that. You start suspecting that, and we're going to make a video about that maybe tomorrow. You start suspecting all this stuff, I'm going to show you the stuff that you should do. One thing you shouldn't do is question. Let it play out. Keep track of what she say. Keep track of what she do. Then you can really disrupt things. Like you can be like, nah, because remember, you said this. Then you turned around and said this. You got to be like a sponge, man. You got to be like a sponge. Because if she denying you sex, sometimes it's because she either don't want you no more, or she got smashed by somebody else, and she don't think you can get back up to the job he did, or she's getting smashed by somebody else. So yeah, man, code approach, it work a little different, but it still work. And you have to know these things in your mind, that these women is like this, man. So you won't be one of them people that you get turned down and you done lost confidence. I'm not telling you to turn into a pickup artist, but I'm saying, like, that's how pickup artists are born. It's through rejection, how they react to it, But that's also how red pillars are born, all this, all that. See, I would tell you, I can't tell you what to do in your life. If you want to live an unjust life, that's you. If you want to live a just life, that's you. But I'm telling you, in terms of code approach, if you decide to approach somebody, let it be based on what you're trying to accomplish. But also, like I said, you got to be able to handle rejection. You got to be able to handle rejection. And you have to know the choosing signs. You have to, don't be so quick. And never approach somebody to impress your guys. Because your guys, you might have an op in your camp, and he might want you to get this. So down the line, y'all get into it, he could say, man, you don't be getting no P, if you know what I'm talking about with the 5-letter P word. So your approaches should be based on choose the signals, what you want to accomplish, and you should be able to handle rejection. They reject you, they reject you. Don't get mad at them. Don't get in no argument with them. If they whip out their phone, the conversation is over. Whether, I don't care if it's good or bad, the conversation should be over when they whip out their phone. So that's all I'm really gonna say on that. You know, we'll call this part 1. We'll keep talking about this. Some people don't approach it all. They just take the shortcut. They rather just pay somebody, because relationships are business. So some people know that relationships are business, and they just treat it as such. They'll pay for what they want, you know. But I don't know what you want. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but that's why I say it should be based on what you're trying to accomplish. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is the Truth Man. The channel is No Matrix. Hit the like button. Share the content. Subscribe. Watch the videos in their entirety. And I'll see you probably with one more video today. We're going into Isaiah 4:1 series again. We're going in on these ladies. Ladies, y'all don't have to stop being so picky. You wanted any type of companionship, you're gonna have to share. Thanks for watching.